All right, I'm here with Holden. What's your last name?
Willemsen.
Willemsen?
Willemsen.
Willemsen? Not Williamson?
Not Williamson.
All right, I didn't know that. All right, he's a participant in MUN. He will be in Middle MUN on Friday, December 1st. And I just want to know, man, how you feeling? Only being 3 days away, going to Middle MUN.
I'm feeling all right. You know, I think that I've done as much as I could to prepare, given the time. I mean, we had a few hiccups on the way with with certain students leaving Middle MUN and Model UN as a whole, but I think Gavin Neville and I have done a good job for our committee, and as good of a job as we could have done, I think.
So your committee, which you kind of explained to me, it seems more like personal to you because you're a soccer fan.
Yeah.
A big soccer fan. And what's your committee?
So it's the committee as a whole is about soccer, but we're covering two different topics. So the first topic is sports washing, right? That's a big, for me personally, a huge topic. I'm very opinionated on it. I won't say my opinion on it because I don't want people knowing that I'm very partial. But yeah, it's something that I know a lot about, so I figured I could write a decent amount on the background guide for. And then the second topic was investment in women's soccer and in youth soccer, because internationally, you look at a continent like Africa, they don't have as much money to invest in their youth facilities. So, yeah, Africa, Southeast Asia, South Asia, those are really underscouted parts of the world that have some of the best talent you'll see, but they won't have the top national teams just because those players are never found by the teams.
Yeah. All right, so being at one of these conferences in Middle MUN, how do you take your aspect? Like, what do you do?
Yeah, so as a chair, I write the background guides. I help set up the rooms. I communicate with the other schools, and I also set up the list of teams that would be there, because for us, we took a unique approach on it. Instead of looking at countries, we looked at individual teams, because within each country, for example, England, you have a team like Newcastle who have a sort of mediocre women's team, and they have a lot of foreign investment and a lot of you could argue sports washing, but and then you have a team like Manchester City where there's sports washing, but they have a very good women's team. And then you could even look at a team like Manchester United, where there's not really sports washing. I mean, you could argue how ethical their investment is, but they have a decent women's team. And so you have it from all these different perspectives within each country. So I wanted to highlight those perspectives when I did that. But yeah, so we set up the rooms, we write the background guides, stuff like that, and then we just sort of lead the debate. We ask questions from the students, in the sense of for example,
the middle schoolers, right?
Yeah. So they'll raise their placard. We'll go, all right, yeah, I don't know, Chelsea or something. Mm-hmm. What is your proposal? And they'll go, 5 minutes of such and such topic with such and such speaking time, and yeah. So it's all this kind of like minor stuff, but we have to kind of make sure all that goes right. And I'm gonna try my best to make sure all of that goes right.
All right. So do you have any final more comments on Middle MUN, or the preparation of what you've done to do this, or just what's your expectations?
I have very high expectations. I mean, I think that it's fantastic that these kids are interested in these topics and interested in researching these topics further, because it's not just a sports issue for both of the topics. It's a almost, I would argue, almost a political issue in that sense, but seen through the lens of sports. So it'll be fun. It'll be interesting for the students. I'm excited to see how it goes. We have one of the more middle-sized committees. We have, I believe, 21 students. So it should be exciting. I'm going to make sure I hang up all my soccer jerseys in that room, all around the room for the decorations. And, yeah, it should be fun.
All right, man. Well, that's it for today. Thank you for being on here,
Of course.
Holden, and I'll see you on Friday. See you, man.
Yeah, see ya.
All right, bye.